Satnam, hello?
Satnam.
Hello.
Satnam. Hi. Oh, I'm so sorry for being so late. I apologize. Oh, God bless you all for waiting.
We're on the mode, and we're doing heart breath, and we were sending it to you and Amandeep and everyone on the call.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. That's probably why I'm here. Okay. So, hold on. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So, I'm just going to tune in just a second. Okay.
We haven't done the official Om Namo. We've just chanted the musical version.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's do that. Okay. So, long deep breath. And relax in your third eye point. Relax. And inhale to begin. Long deep breath. And begin heart breath. That is long deep breath. Breathing from the belly through the nose, and on the exhale, feel as though the air is going out your heart center. Good. Now this is healing energy. And as we normally do, let's send it to each other and receive it from each other. One beautiful, glowing generator of healing energy. Good. Opening and expanding. And now please send this beautiful energy to your own intention. Good. And now, please send it. Please send it to, to this government of the U.S., please. Keep up the heart breath. And now, please send this beautiful energy to the Middle East. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Oh, Baba Siri Chand is here. I wish you could all see this. He's here with his beautiful council of beings. And they're, how can I say, they're just so delightful. You know, when you meet somebody who just has a lot of knowledge and strength and kindness, but they're just so down to earth and so expansive and feeling yummy and loving, and there's no high, there's no low. That's what it's like. It's just wonderful. And they're just enjoying each other, and they're enjoying us too. So he says, please step up. We're going to do another step up to the council table. He says, please step up. Oh. They've all suddenly turned into doctors. Not medical practitioners, but because they have a treatment for us. Oh, sir, what are we doing? He says, well, make sure everybody's sitting straight to begin with. That's very important, to sit straight. Keep up the breath. He says, now we have to do a little bit of mental surgery. I go, oh, is it going to hurt? He says, of course not. So, okay, sir, so what do we do? He says the first thing to do is to relax, long, deep breath. He said that is our most effective strategy when it comes to anesthesia and to raising the blood levels. Sir, what do you mean by that? He says the blood carries the nutrition. He says if you keep up the heart breath, he says this provides you with the increased prana or life force levels. So keep up heart breath, please. Breathing through your nose. Slow and deep through your nose, through your nose. Very slow, very slow. I hear somebody breathing kind of fast. Fast exhale. Make sure it's a slow exhale. Good. Now he says he wants you to take your shoes off. Feet flat on the floor. Keep up this prana breath. And he says, as you do this, he says there's like a primal scream in you that's yelling, help! It is when you lose your bearings, when you go into insecurity. He says you might not notice it every day, but he says there is a situation where you go to a place where it feels like you are constantly falling, or there is no help at all, or loss of some kind. He says it's a very visceral scream. He says in your mind, he says, let that help, help, let that scream come up. Let the energy of it come up. He said it may be from this lifetime, may be from your projects, from your family, it may be from prior lifetimes. He says, and it may even be the very primal scream of coming off of realizing that you are the Godhead. When you lose that purity and perfect knowledge of who you are, let that help. Help! That loss come up. Keep up your breath. Let it come out of your gut out of your head, out of wherever it is, out of your backache, whatever. The fear of losing a family member. Keep up, please. And all those council members are working on each one of us as we do this. Good. Keep it up, please. There are some whose head is being worked on, some whose back of their heart is being worked on, some who have tears just gushing out. Please continue to allow that feeling of help. Let it keep coming. Feelings of blackness coming out of the gut. Feelings of not being able to move forward, feet stuck to the ground. Keep it up, please. Feelings of hurt and animosity. Feelings of being abandoned, left alone. Let them all come out. Let's help. That's it. Keep up, please. And also keep up the heart breath. That's it. Keep up. Very strong heart breath now. Very strong heart breath. A lot of necks and hearts are being worked on right now. That's it. Keep up. Good. Sit straight. Chin straight. Powerful heart breath. Good. Inhale the same length as the exhale. Okay, throat center. Allow the throat center to open. Know who you are. Be who you are. Which is fabulous, he says. Keep up. Let that hurt and animosity go. Let deep, deep forgiveness dissolve it. Deep forgiveness. And that's not so much for the other person, it's basically for you, that deep, deep meditative forgiving. Because it dissolves those attachments to those difficulties in people that gave you such trouble. Let it go. Let it go. You don't have to hold on to it. He says, okay, now keep up, and he's going to tell you something. He's telling you. He says, I know this is a group call, but I'm telling this to every one of you. He says, every one of you are generous and kind. He says, every one of you is calibrated to the Almighty. Every one of you has such incredible, deep love pouring out of your heart as you allow it. Keep up with a heart breath. And this deep love from your heart is what heals the world. He says, now this is not an emotional love. I don't want you to get confused, he says. No. This is pure, open, crystalline energy from your heart center. If you go into the love that is like, how can I say, emotional love, or I need you kind of love, he says, no, that's not it. You know that's not it. He says it's just this pure, generous transmission, allowance of energy from your heart center through your heart breath. Please be sure to, he said, this is a crucial time now. Please be sure that you are doing this with concentration, relaxation, and neutrality. He says, allowing this breath, drawing all of the difficulties, the limitations out of your whole body. He says, start with your feet, work your way up, and exhale it through your heart. Just do that for a little bit. And he says, please do that with all of the energies and the mental experience from your head, all through your head, coming down through your throat, and exhaling through your heart center. He says you are both healing and being healed at this time. He says, don't worry about how all that happens. He says, just let us take care of it. He says, you know, when the doctor says, open your mouth and say, you don't go, oh, what was that for? He says, you just do it. That's what we're doing here. Good. Keep up. Oh, man. What I see coming out now is gold. What a beautiful group healing this is. Allow that gold to move through your body and out your heart center. He says they're just cleaning up things. Just keep up. That's it. Keep up. Good. He said, sit straight and smile. He says, know who you are. He says, you are the blessing of our blessing. You are the blessing of truth, the blessing of kindness, the blessing of flowing heart. And he says, never fail to make someone happy. With the kindness from your heart, never fail. let all heartbreak go. And as the heartbreak leaves, you will find that your heart is so much more sensitive to the great heart love. He says you celebrate heart and love on Friday with this Valentine's Day. He says, but my sweethearts, he says, this is how you really celebrate heart. The healing of heart, the kindness of heart. Keep up, please. Good. Blessing of you. He says, now please relax. He says, we've put a few splints and bandages on you. He says, so don't worry if you feel a little different for a few days. He says, but we needed to stabilize you. He said, and if you can do that, I'm sorry, I've forgotten the name of it, but when you put sesame oil all over you before you take your bath, he says, please do that. He says this also stabilizes you, stabilizes your energy. Keep up. He says having peace, being the blessing. He says as you grow in yourself, he says there is no better blessing for mankind, humankind. It is to allow yourself to become that beautiful, crystalline, total, pure, radiating energy like a diamond, like the sun. He says when you are that, when you are you, he says not only do you take your own suffering piece out of the amalgam of humankind, he says you turn around and you contribute the greatest stability, the greatest kindness, the greatest upliftment there ever could be. He says, so when you are doing your own sadhana, when you are doing your own healing, when you are asking for the greater consciousness instead of being stuck in your small visual place, in your outlook, he says you are not only healing you, he says, but you are healing. He says you are healing those aspects on the human web of consciousness. Don't forget that. Never feel like your own healing is just selfish. He says it has such a huge impact as you do your sadhana, as you are conscious enough to do your own self-healing. And your own self-loving. Don't forget your own self-loving. He says some of you just reject loving yourself. He says consciously you would never reject loving someone else. Oh my God, you know better than that. Oh yes you do. He says, but now sweet ones, he said, why would you leave yourself out? Maybe you have an old habit of being rejected by your mother or your father or others. And you just think, oh, well, you don't even think about it. You just do it. You reject yourself because they have rejected you. He says, precious ones, be very conscious of this. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Try it. Try hugging yourself and telling yourself how beautiful, how smart, how needed, how totally appropriate you are. And the people who don't get it, well, God bless them. And love them instead. Let the power of your love be so great that it does, you no longer trip yourself up. Instead, you allow the flow. As you love yourself, you open this door, you create a vacuum in which love comes flowing, flooding through you. Now remember, this is not the emotional kind of love. Oh, yum, yum, yum. It's not that. It's the kind of open preciousness flowing, like on a pure, clear day, where you are happy, you are buoyant. Nothing's poking at you and you are not poking. You are appreciating. You are open. You are loving. There is kindness. There is no guilt. You have opened the door to allow the fumes of shame to evaporate. Keep up. Good. Keep up, please. Keep up the heart breath. Flowing and knowing. That's what he's saying. Flowing and knowing. Know the blessing of you. He says, now wrap yourself in that blessing. Feel it flowing and wrap yourself in it. Know who you are. Know your kindness, your understanding. Now this is an understanding that goes beyond your analytical mind. It is an understanding of just knowing. Just knowing. He says that is one of the particular and peculiar aspects of everyone at this council table, including you. He says it's like going to a healing spa. You have all been carefully washed and pampered. You have been cleansed. He says, you can feel gratitude. That's good. Gratitude because you have been loosened up to be more and more of who you are. Who you are. That's good. Keep up. Good. He says, do you feel that restful peace? Do you feel that restful peace now? The kind of restful peace that happens when you just are. When you just be. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to hold on to anything. You just are pure and expansive flowing. Pure and expansive flowing. Oh, my precious ones. He says, now keep up the heart breath. And you can slowly open your eyes now. It says, taking stock of your experience, your self-knowledge, the purity and the relaxation, and the pure acceptance. Relaxing in the pure acceptance of you. Good. And he says, allow yourself to be grounded, sending your energy right down into the center of Mother Earth. And she is right there for you. So feel her touch, feel her kindness, feel her holiness, and her love for you. That's it. Okay, sweet ones. He says, now is the time for sharing. Now is the time for sharing. He says, please share your experience, your blessed healing experience.
Siri Gian, I can share.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. It's good to Ruby.
Good.
Yes, please do.
Oh, man, just such deep gratitude. And the experience was so exact and so just such an awareness, like an awakening. Just very crystalline, very clear, being able to feel everything that was going on, everything that was being worked on. And I feel different. I feel in the physical body I feel different. And it's like I said, such a clarity. It's almost like an awakening. It's like everything is sparkly and crystalline and clear and peaceful and calm and aware.
Isn't that fun?
It's wonderfully fun.
And
yes.
Did you actually feel them working on you?
I did. I felt it in the base of my skull at first, then it went to my neck, and then into not my heart center, but the physical heart.
Oh.
So I felt a lot of stuff going on in my physical heart, and it was all up in the higher centers. There wasn't anything. I didn't feel anything below the heart. And it just, everything feels so wonderful physically. My neck, my shoulder, all of my achy places from from the accident. It felt like that's a lot that was being worked on. So it was just such a blessing.
Oh, bless you, dear. That accident, it's been about a year ago or more, hasn't it?
A year. Yeah, just about a year. And then the one before that, the one that really banged me up, about 6 years ago.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that. When you described
it,
it sounded like going outside after a downpour, after a thunder and lightning downpour.
Yeah, everything washed clean. It was just incredible. I'm teaching a celestial communication workshop this evening, and that kept coming up a lot during the healing, was the thought of sending this out.
He says, yes, and please do. He says, you can teach this tonight. He says, I'll be there with you.
Oh, thank you.
He says, you just listen to me, and we'll do it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, who else can share? Is Ranbir here? The Aloha girl?
Aloha, I am. How are you?
Okay, dear. So how are you doing?
It was an interesting experience. I've tried to join in as much as possible. I'm in my new job as nanny, where I was hired for 3 or 4 hours a day, and I'm working 12 hours a day. And the kids are rather violent and rejecting, which I understand is not personal. It's because they don't want to be left with a stranger. And parents are pretty absent, even though they're nice people. So it's interesting to be experiencing absolute, literally violent kicking rejection while I'm trying to release the perception of rejection.
What's that like?
My desire to be happy, and actually I have not lost sight of the fact that they are who I was at their age, and that their violent fear of abandonment makes them react, and I know it's all perfect. As far as the work being done, I know it was very, very personal in the sense that for the last 4 days, my chest and pain in the back area, right, like behind the chest, the heart center, has been so intense. I cannot sleep. I can't hardly breathe. If I didn't know I have a good ticker, I'd be a little scared. And it's been overwhelming. I haven't been able to stop crying. I mean, and it's not even specific thoughts that take me there. It's just this, that scream that we talked about in other classes. And so during the process, I could feel some of the relief, and it was very, very interesting because right at the moment of the most intense part of the work, the kids got really quiet, and I was able to actually participate. And, I don't feel any hatred or violent emotion towards them. It's like, I'm very conscious they're little souls being treated in a way that I was, and that, I want to be kind to them because I wanted somebody to be kind to me. And at the same time, I don't want to be, I want to be of service, but I don't want to be in sacrifice. So it's something to ponder on. But as far as Baba, I've been praying really hard and trying to surrender. And, I mean, it's
and how's it going?
Like the ocean, in and out. It takes what it takes. I was trying to, you were describing so many different facets, people who are feeling this or feeling that, and I was trying to go deeper and feel the scream, and it's the sense of complete invisibility, completely unnecessariness. It's like I see my strength. I lived it most of my life, and then something happened along the journey about a decade ago. And I've been needy and confused and wanting to connect. And I decided to just be kind to myself about it because I'm tired of hearing people complain or reject me. And I know that reflects my self-loathing. I know that. But I'm tired of it. And I just, my prayer has been for many years, I just want to be happy. Show me how. I don't even care what it looks like. I just want relief. And I have my moments of absolute joy, but they're only when I'm deep in connection with spirit. When I come into 3D reality, it reminds me of those cards. Remember those cards in the Pike or something where the crashing, that you would drive over cars and you crash against each other. What were those called? Bumper cards?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me, like I come into that and I'm trying to have fun with it and bump, and I know it's part of the game. But after a while...
well, I'm going to suggest that you don't try to have fun with it, that you just stay present. Just stay present in your heart breath, no matter what happens.
Right. I just...
That's letting go. And by the way, everybody else right now, I hope you're doing heart breath for Ranbir.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Ranbir.
You know what? And I've learned that I know I'm very blessed. I know I'm very special in the sense of that I know I'm loved and I've been given gifts, and with them come more responsibility. Maybe, I don't know, but what's really funny, I've always been the kid in school and in my spiritual practice. I speak up what a lot of the people are feeling, and so I stopped bragging on myself about speaking up because I've had so many people in program and other places just come up and say, you said what I wanted to say and I didn't dare to say. So I've become real sloppy and open.
But I can feel Baba right now.
Oh, good. What does he feel like?
He's just with me. He just wants me to stop thinking I'm alone.
Okay. And why does he want you to stop thinking you're alone?
Because that's the way I torture myself.
Well, is it possible it's true that you're not alone?
I know that mentally. I mean, I have a part of me that knows that, but it's kind of like I'm looking for my Wilson. I got my little tortoise as my Wilson. You know what I mean by Wilson?
No.
That little ball in that movie, the guy that's Castaway movie, where he just starts talking.
Oh, right, the Wilson ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's become. And I know that I really connected to that movie because I know what the human experience is like. The only thing that makes me feel less alone is knowing that this is part of the journey for all of us. Some of us just feel it differently. But that feeling of aloneness and that feeling of separateness expresses in many different ways, but it's there. And
you know where it comes from?
Yeah, from that primal scream, that sense of separation from spirit, but it's not real. It just feels real.
Well, it is real in some sense because we all go through it. But it is what we call primal separation from the infinite.
Right.
And the only way to get back is to relax. Forgive yourself and relax.
I try. It's been very, very, very hard.
Do it now. Use your heart breath. And everybody else is doing heart breath for you. And so you're letting go and relaxing, even while the kids are screaming. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Deeply, go deep to get this answer. Do you feel at all guilty for having left the realization of the Godhead?
For having left? What do you mean? For having...
Of coming into original separation.
No, I don't feel guilt.
All right, feel it deep.
I always feel the little itchy spot for me is confusion.
Mhm. And confusion about what?
Why it all happened? How did it happen? And it's almost like I was in light and I woke up in a nightmare. I mean, literally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like confusion, that moment of confusion, and you wake up and you don't know where you're at. You've been traveling. You have that microsecond of confusion that you don't know where you're at. That's how I've been living for the last 50 plus years.
Okay, so go in and ask soul. Ask your soul. Relax in your third eye. Relax in soul. Soul. How did that happen?
I'm not really clear on what I'm getting.
Just say it.
I just got I got distracted. The part of me that knew, but I got distracted or something, and I just really honestly confused.
Mhm. Okay, so how can this be healed?
I just need to trust. I don't need to know.
Okay. Can you do that?
I'm keep doing my darnest at it, yes.
Okay, but relax. Don't make yourself. Just relax. Relax into it. Okay?
Yeah.
So, soul, Ask your soul. Soul, will this help her? Relaxing into trust, relaxing into letting go. Will that be her true security?
Yes.
Okay. Bless you, dear. Remember, practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Well,
and thanks to everybody who sent their healing heart breath. And even if you're listening to the recording, continue to do that, please.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bless you, dear.
Bless you.
Okay, so who else? Who else can share?
This is Carol. I can share.
Yes, Carol from Juneau.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carol. Go ahead, please.
Well, everything everyone said about feeling calm and wonderful and being able to feel how I was being helped to heal.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we were told to take off our shoes and put our feet on the floor, I felt an immediate and wonderful connection with earth and grounding.
Oh, wonderful.
So when I'm going through this meditation, I had a sore neck and shoulder from sleeping wrong a few days ago, and I'll tell you, it feels just wonderful now. It's kind of pinching a nerve. It is very delightful.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was going along, the tremendous energy, a thought came to me that all the negative emotions that we could possibly feel are all listed in the emotion code, body code, trying to heal people electromagnetically. So I just plugged in that whole list for myself and went to, let's heal all of this at once. And while we're at it, let's heal all of my relatives all the way back to where it started and all the way forward into the siblings and the cousins and the whoever else is left alive. And so anyway, I went kind of universal with healing from that point.
And how did that feel?
Oh, that was just really tremendous, and it happened so fast, just so fast.
Like lightning?
Like lightning, and I'm not even sure that I even remember everything that happened, but that's okay, too.
That's right. That's right. When we say we are in the moment, that's what it means. Everything is accessible in that moment.
Yes.
What a wonderful story.
Thank you. It was wonderful to experience it.
Good. And I'm going to tell you that when we started, as he started moving us into it, I had this low backache. I thought, well, this is weird. It got intense, and now it's gone. So I'm with you all.
Oh, my.
I'm with you all as well. So, what a
wonderful gift. Thank you.
It's a blessing to be together. Now, can anybody else share?
This is Manjivan Kaur.
Manjivan. Hi, welcome, dear.
Thank you. I just wanted to express the gratitude I'm feeling. And I really feel like, especially I have kind of a new neck or something.
A new neck?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
A new neck, like, just below my head. It's completely new, like the feeling.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I feel like I need to learn how to swallow again or speak again or something.
Were you having problems with your throat and neck before?
Actually, no. But lately,
Uh-huh.
while I'm meditating, I can feel like a little pain in the back of the neck. So
Uh-huh.
yeah. But I always loved singing and stuff, so I feel like I'm really connected to that area. But yeah,
Oh,
it's like
good.
new, it's like expanded or something. So yeah.
They did a lot of working on your neck today, didn't they? They
Yeah.
did. How
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that, dear. That's
Thank
very fun.
thank you.
Quite lovely. And glad to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Argentina, but right now I'm living in Chicago, in the States.
Oh,
So yeah, I've been
good.
traveling around, so thank you.
Another traveling Argentinian.
Yeah.
Randirkar, Aloha Girl, is also from Argentina and is traveling. She's in Spain right now.
Wow.
Yeah, the two of you.
Mhm.
Okay, well, good to talk to you, dear.
Thank
and
you.
enjoy the Yogi Mela by live stream. We're glad you're going to join us.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Who else can share? We're going to take one more person. Who else can share? Or maybe not. Maybe we're not going to take one more person. Okay. Well, bless you all, and thank you so much. The council, they're all sitting around. It's like we're in the recuperation room now, and they are watching us very carefully to see how we develop, how we move with this healing, how it comes together for us. They say because it's going to many, many levels that are even way beyond our dimensions. And I'm asking, well, why is it necessary to go beyond this dimension so far? And the answer is that we have no clue about who we are. No clue. But we are affected by many other dimensions, and we have an effect on many other dimensions. They're saying this web of who you are is exquisite, it's extraordinary, they say vivacious, and it goes, this web is not like a two-dimensional spider web, but it connects through the ages, through the time and space, and through all the other higher and lower dimensions. So whatever we do here is not just for this time, space, earth, human level, but it is for all the levels that make up in that all, they call it exude from infinity and point back to infinity. That's big. So when you heal, they said, as you heard today, it helps all of humankind, helps all of creation here, but it also has an effect on all those levels. You are affected, and you do affect. So bless you. They are your healing partners. Okay, so now they're like taking your hands and taking you for a walk around the garden. How nice. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay, so let's remember that while we sing our closing song, sing it to each other and accept it from each other. So please put your palms together and inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale. Nam. And bow bow to the holiness of all that is, all that you know and all that is, and that is you. Bless you all. Talk to you next week. Have a good time, and just join us in spirit at the Yogi Mela. It'd be great if you could do the live streaming, but join us in spirit. Bless you all. Satnam.
Bless you. Satnam.
Bye.
Satnam, thanks.